Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Crazy D's Equipment. So great news, Purple Wave is here and we're getting stuff listed today. So we're going to talk with Mitch about how things are going to be done and when the auction's going to be. So let's get started, and I'm excited. Okay guys, so we are here. So yesterday we got started getting all this stuff listed. This is what we got done yesterday. So we're working with Purple Wave. A lot of you know that we were working with, I'm just going to say, their competition. You guys know exactly who I'm talking about, because if you watch the video where I rant and rave for about 20 minutes about very unprofessional behavior of not contacting us, yesterday we ran into a major issue of this stuff set so long waiting on their competition to show up to film or show up to list our items that we were running into carburetors being gummed up and on gas tractors and just tons of mechanical issues. I called Purple Wave. Within 48 hours, we had everything lined up, ready to go. Within less than 24 hours, I was contacted by the main office. Within probably less than, and just a little more than that, I was talking with Mitch and we were setting up a date for him to be out here, and now he's here. And we worked yesterday on getting stuff listed, and we're going to talk with Mitch here about everything that we're going to be doing today and everything Purple Wave does and the process and when the auction is and all that stuff. So alrighty, sir, so what's the process and what do we got to do here?
Okay, so yesterday we came out and we put our stickers on all the items so we know exactly what we're going to list for you. And then today the real work happens. So today we got to get all of our photos done, all of our videos done of all the tractors and skid steers, equipment that operates. And then we'll create all the listing sheets. And so you and I'll go through that hand in hand. A lot of these tractors are old and unique, collector items. So there may be things that, since we're going to lean to you as the expert in that arena, things that customers that are shopping for these things are going to want to know about them. So it's gonna be a long, hot day here in Kansas.
Yeah, yesterday was quite warm. I was hoping to get more done, but man, yesterday I was baked by the time we called it quits. So we got started late in the afternoon, and it was a warm day. So, yep. So the auction, these tractors will sell on what date?
So what we always try to do with our company is put things listed about 3 to 4 weeks online, leaning towards the 4 week. Gives buyers opportunity to shop. You get more interested bidders, which obviously turns out better for you as a seller.
Yeah.
So since we're already here in the 1st of August, we'll probably look at the first ag auction in September, which is going to be September 6th, is what we talked about yesterday. So by the time we do everything today, as I take the photos, that's sent up to our web team directly. So our listing times, as far as delays, it's really fast. Things get online really quick, so it has, again, more soak time for people to bid on it. I would imagine that within a few days, by the 1st of the week, everything should be online.
Okay.
Our web team is really, really good about that. They're really fast. But they'll go through, and like I told you yesterday, there's checks and balances. I go and I tell them that this is a 4-cylinder diesel, but if I had accidentally clicked a gas box, the web team catches that and they'll send me a text or call me and go, "Hey Mitch, did you mean to say that was gas? That's a diesel. We see injectors."
Yeah.
What that ensures is that our listings are accurate, so that anybody, again, that is selling gets the best deal from us, and anybody buying it isn't disappointed when they purchase it. And we take a lot of photos. Each one of these tractors will probably have 40 or 50 photos a piece. Everything from the overall body condition, the engine condition, tire conditions, etc., type of PTOs, 3-point attachments. Again, same thing I told you, giving me the nitty-gritty on the stuff that everyone's going to want to know.
So, and then we have some tractors here that are not runners but are in good condition, like the LA over there, or we'll give you a video of the boys cranking the motor over, and you'll have that on there so they'll know that the motor's free and that kind of stuff. And then we'll get into stuff like we on the back row where yesterday you had to question the name of the cockshut tractor. You had never run into one of those before. Yeah,
yep,
so
never ran into one.
But that was a new one to you. So and then we talked about the construction equipment. It'll sell a different date.
Yep.
So
it'll be I think the second week. I need to double check the date. I thought it was on the 12th or the 13th of September. It'll be the first construction auction in September as well. So the items will sell within a week or so of each other. And the reason we do different auctions, Purple Wave each month has 2 different auctions for all different types of equipment, whether it be general vehicles and equipment, construction, agricultural, government. And so if you call me this next month and say, hey, I got some stuff, we've always got every 2 weeks we have an auction that is most likely going to fit your equipment best. And so the skid steers, the wheel loader buckets, that stuff fits better in a construction auction than it does in an agricultural auction. So that's why that stuff gets spaced out.
Okay. So our next step here today is Doc needs to start. We need to start going down this row, and we will put gas in the ones that need fuel and batteries where we need to be. What do we do? And a lot of these tractors, I don't have batteries for all of them. So
sure.
For those people that need to bring batteries, that'll be marked for them to bring their own battery when they come pick this up.
Yes. So on the listing sheets I told you I fill out, we have operational status. If it runs, we want to have a video of it running. If it's non-operational, we're going to list it's non-operational, meaning you better bring a trailer. You're not going to get on this thing, whether it's a car, tractor, or anything. You're not going to drive it. So in a lot of these old tractors or vehicles, it's very common that the batteries on them are dead. And so we have a box where we can mark dead battery. So somebody doesn't show up, and yeah, my video showed the tractor running, but we had to jump it, we had to move battery to battery, down the row. We need to mark that and note that, because yeah, it's $200, but if somebody is already spending a handful of money on an item, and then they show up thinking it's going to run and drive, and now they got to go to the local auto parts store or Walmart to go buy a $200 battery, that upsets buyers. So we get ahead of that before by just telling them plan on bringing a battery.
And I've had this happen before, and I just curious question for Purple Wave, how Purple Wave handles this. For an example, the Wagner we're going to get to later on today. I had a rear tire just out of nowhere blow out. After a tractor is listed, if one of that would happen, how does Purple Wave handle that for a customer if they get here and in a video the tires are all aired up and they get here and a rear tire's gone? How does Purple Wave handle that for a customer?
Like it's completely gone, or it just leaked down?
It's say like that one there was the rim's gone because of calcium. Just how does Purple Wave handle that for a customer?
So we want to list everything to best of our ability from the condition of it when we listed it. If let's say, for example, let's go to one of the skid steers. Let's say it's still an in-use piece of equipment. The hours are going to change, or a vehicle, the odometer is still going to change. We can notate that equipment's still in use, condition may vary, may change, right?
Right.
On these tractors that are going to basically sit until they're sold, if something major happens, like somebody comes through and people steal stuff, and we've had thefts of items before, like whole items or parts off of an item. We would expect you as a seller to let us know as soon as possible what has changed in the condition, so then we can actually notate that in the listing. That something has changed since we listed it. And where that gets more complicated, and the main office in Manhattan is involved, is if somebody came and stole the wheels and tires off the front of this tractor, or a storm came through and destroyed stuff. If there's been active bids and people have been interested in buying the items, we have to individually contact each person that's bid and say, hey, listen, the condition of the item has changed. This is what has changed. Are you still interested, or would you like to retract your bids? Because if somebody bids on something, I bid on this tractor, on this Alice Chalmers, I expect it to be what is advertised.
What was in the pictures.
Yeah, what's in the pictures, what I saw in the video. If I show up and it's sitting on blocks and all the wheels and tires are gone, or the motor's missing now, that's a significant value change in what I was bidding on.
Yeah.
So Purple Wave, we're always going to try to keep the listings live and updated. And if conditions change, we want to know that and note it immediately. And then we personally contact all of the bidders so they know whatever that change was as well.
So yeah, so very cool. So I guess we got a lot of work ahead of us today. So we probably should get started. And that, you know, so there's we got a lot to do. So here we go, guys. So
we got it
lined out. So anyhow, guys, so that kind of gives you all an idea what's going on. But auction's going. We're finally moving forth. Finally, after a lot of frustration and stuff, me and Doc got a lot to do, and Mitch got lots of tractors and lots of pictures and lots of videos to take. So all right, guys, so we're going to get started on this, and I'll try to catch some video of the process in it, why it happens. Okay, so what we're doing here is Doc is pulling these tractors out, getting ready to do the start when we right about there. Yeah, go ahead and shut it. You can shut that one down. You'll need your battery and the gas can, and then we'll get get this one ready. We'll start every one of them, get them lined up and set. So when he'll come along with his camera, and then we'll film them being started, show that they run, show that the 3 points work, that the PTO works, that the hydraulics work on it if we can, do that kind of stuff. So hey Dan, if you want to jump up to the H and pull it forwards, you could do it, or the M, because the 17 will come out gas. The diesel won't, but that one will. So you're gonna pull the D out next. Just put the battery down for a minute, because the M runs really good, and unless it's low on fuel.
It says T30, right?
Yeah, TO30. Or yeah, TO30. So, but yeah, so then we'll just work that way all the way down this row and do that, and so. Yeah, probably choke it. It's been a long time since that one's been started. Oh! Did you hook the little cable up?
Yeah, I did hook the little cable up. May not have
Oh, the fuel's not on. Well, helps to turn the fuel on, Doc. A few moments later. Is the fuel running down in the thing? Hey, Doc, you're gonna go get the fuel can, because the fuel is not running down into the thing, which means there's no fuel in the tank. Oh, yeah, but anyway, so that's what we're gonna have to do. There's the sticker, so you all know which one that is if you want to farm haul M, but that's what we're gonna be doing. So when we get to that point, we'll show you how he does his thing. So, and he's got a lot of information that has to be recorded and put on his little tablet, and gone through that, and he makes a little mark showing that he's done pictures, so you've done pictures on that one.
Not yet. So the reason we moved these is lighting becomes really important. So yesterday when we got started, we did videos of these tractors. So I made a notation that we did video. Now I'm working on listings, and the listing sheet obviously does everything from tire size, engine type, the hours, if it has an hour meter, serial number, all the information that if you're going to buy from us that you're going to want to know. So because we have so many tractors and so many items, it's easy to keep track of 2 or 3 things. When you got 30 or 40 things that you're doing, a system that I do is I go around and I make listing sheets, I make sure I do videos, and then pictures. So if you look at the stickers and it has an L, V, and a P, that just lets me know if it's got a check mark, we've got it taken care of. So we don't miss anything. So right now it's beautiful this morning. It's not that hot. So while you guys are working on trying to get everything fired up, I'm just working on getting details off everything. And then as we get everything staged for photos, we'll just go through, and photos will be the very last thing I do, and we'll knock them all out pretty quick.
Okay, all right, very good. So we're working it through. If Doc can get the M to start.
A few moments later.
I don't know. Yep. He's allergic to him. And guys, that's the process. Up and down 26 tractors, just like that, till we get them all. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed that information. That was a lot of stuff there. We're getting these tractors listed. We're still working on it. There's a lot going on. Me and Doc are still going along, and it's just a lot to do. So hey, so thanks for coming in. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you learned something. Please get in there and bid. As soon as the auction comes up, I will throw some links up on Crazy D's Equipment on Facebook. I'll throw some links down in the video for you guys to go to the auction. If you guys saw anything in the past videos with Angie and stuff, I hope you get in there and bid on some of these tractors and stuff. If you guys let me know that you're a Crazy D fan, you know, we'll work out the logistics of that. And also guys, you know, if you are thinking about doing an auction later, I highly recommend Purple Wave. They have been the most professional company that I have worked with so far, and I highly recommend them. Mitch is a wonderful fellow. Christy in the office, she was great, and I think their rates are fair and reasonable for what they're doing for you. So I highly recommend them. They have the Crazy D stamp of approval for sure. So thank you guys so much for coming in. Thank you for watching. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. And you know what? I got a crap load of work to do. So me and Doc are going to get back to work. Talk with you later.